Hi everyone. So today is going to be this really simple album that I've been showing and haven't done yet, but this is going to be done with some of my scrap for my 12 by 12 paper. And I'm going to give you basically my measurement of my paper just so you have an idea, but once you see this you'll be like, oh, and you'll just grab any scrap and be able to do it. But I want to show you, so first I'll show you, it's just, I'll show you the different options you can do this way, but it's also like a little one-page wonder type thing as well. And, you know, has little pockets, and then you've got your little top pocket, and just, you know, something simple. And I've showed you some of these ideas that you can do, you know, on your own or whatever, outside of the album. So the idea of this is because we do have so many scraps. So like this is just, you know, part of my 12 by 12 paper. And I think we tend to kind of always have something like this, right? How many of you have scraps from your paper? Because you probably will use like 6 by 6 or something, and you have all these strips. So this is going to be the ultimate way to get rid of them, okay? So just for an example, of course you can have 6 by 12, 4 by 12, whatever. It's just going to be the size of your album. But this scrap is going to be a 5 by 12 inch. So it's like just enough to be under a 6 by 12, and I feel like we use a lot of 6 inches, so I wanted to pick a number that was just a little off and you're not sure what to do with it. All right, so grab your 5 by 12 or whatever scrap paper you have. It does not matter. It doesn't matter if it's 4 or 6 or 7. Basically, it's just going to all be, you know, preference at that point. All right, so my paper is going to be this way. So this is going to be pretty easy scoring. At the, let me move this down a little bit. So at the 12-inch score, we're just doing 3, 6, and 9 inches. So 3, 6, and 9, and this is simple, right? And then we're going to turn it. Now this is also preference. I'm doing mine at 1 1/4 inch for my pocket, but this again is preference. You can make it longer, shorter, and it depends what size your paper is going to be. I would say just for average you could do 1 or 1 1/4 inch. So I'm doing 1 1/4 inch. All right, and obviously it's not just going to be folding. We're just going to cut just a little bit. Holy macaroni. I've got massive things all over my desk from, you guys know I've been recording like crazy. And you know, I've been feeling so inspired this week, so I'm kind of happy that we're home because I don't know what I've done without my craft room. All right, so now we've got all our little boxes here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this right here. Okay, and this is basically going to give us that like front pocket. So that'll be like the front, you know what I mean? But this is going to be this way. So it's going to go like this. And then we have these two. And then we have this. So you can leave this. So let me show you, because there's different variations. You can leave this, and hold on, let me just fold this. I'm gonna fold this down, and I'm gonna fold this back, and I'm gonna fold this down, because I wanna show you the different ways you could do this. So you can do it like this and just leave it. So you have it like that, or for me, what I'm gonna do, because I did it, is I have a back pocket. So I'm going to snip that, and I'm actually gonna flip that one this way too. So you're gonna have your front, so you see how I got that? So you see you have front pocket, and then your pocket here, here, and then you have one on the back. But of course, this is optional. I mean, we've made albums where they all kind of go like this and just, you know, like that. But I thought that was boring. I was like, all right, let's just switch this up so we can flip this so we have the front, and flip this so we have the back. So pretty easy, right? And then we're really just gonna seal it, and that's gonna be like our little one-page wonder. And I'll show you all the fun little things that I did with it. All right, so let's just start kind of gluing these pockets down. So I'm going to, and just to slow down for anyone, if you're just a newbie here, just know the middle, and then these you flip back, okay? And just kind of accordion style. So I'm gonna go ahead and seal this one up. And because there's no scoring on this, really make sure you get very, very slight glue on the edges, because you only have so much room in these tiny pockets when there's no scoring. Okay, so I got that down. And then you don't really have to even glue this one, I feel like, but you can. And I think I did in mine. I'm just gonna glue just the ends here. And this is a great album for scraps, because I could tell you I have plenty of these size papers. Okay, and there's that one, and then my back pocket. And wow, you guys, it's gonna be 87 here, and then tomorrow it's gonna rain and it's gonna be like 50 something, I think. All right, so you can just now seal the back here, or you can leave it long. It just depends what kind of album you want, but I did seal mine, so I'm just gonna glue my little pocket right here. You can make a thumb notch. I did not make a thumb notch in this one. I don't know why, but you can if you want to make it here. I guess because I have that pocket there and I just wasn't sure. So then there's our simple album. And now I'm going to decorate with you guys, and I'll just show you kind of what I did to make it like extra pretty. We'll start with the cover. So I am going to use some double-sided foam tape to pop this little flower on right here. And that's really what makes the album, is this gorgeous little flower just on the front. And if you see from my other one, I just added some touches, and I'll show you what I did. I'm gonna put that there. Actually, I think I better do it at the end, because I don't want, it's gonna be wet. So, and then remember you have your pocket here, so you can just add a little thing right there, and or whatever you want. And just to make it a little soft, I did add a little piece of vellum and washi behind it, just because it just, I feel like it makes the album just a little more softer when you add a little bit of that vellum in there. And I have a little punch. I had the star, but I don't see the star on my desk, so I'm just gonna grab what I have, which is a heart. And just to, you know, dress it up a little bit. Oops. So I'm so happy you guys are enjoying all that pet tape and washi stuff. I am having a really good time with it. All right. And I'll show you another one of the things I made with it too. I'm just like obsessed. So I just put that there just to add a little touch, you know, if they take it out of the pocket. And then here I have added a sticker. You could add a die or a sticker. I'm just taking my little sheet here. And this collection, I am obsessed with the collection that I have been using. So I'm just gonna put that there. And of course, guess what I'm gonna add? I'm gonna add the golden washi. Just to add a little touch in there. I'm gonna grab this one and see how it looks. And I meant to actually make this print inside, but I do this every tutorial. Kind of get nervous filming to make sure everything is gonna go smooth. And then you just forget which way your paper is gonna be. Okay, and let's see here. So, I need a little flower for this, or sticker. Did I throw my dies? Hold on one second. Threw my flowers on the floor. So I just kind of want a smaller flower, which there was a lot of big ones left because I've been kind of using this collection quite a bit. And I feel like I used them all. So there's this, but I don't really want leaves there. So there's these numbers. I don't know what countdown was, what this was for, but there's a lot of numbers here. And I love the lettering. So you know what? Let's pretend there's a countdown because I'm going to use that. I really like the way the thing is, but it really, I don't know why there would be a 3. And then here is one of the little specimen slides that we made. I'm just going to kind of tuck that in there, and maybe just something behind it. And then on the top, I have my little tag. So remember, you have your little top pocket here, and I'll show you what I did here at the end. You could see that I did the same thing to the front. And just if you want the measurement, this is just a 2 3/4 by 2.5 inch, or sorry, 2 3/4 by 2 1/4 paper. And I just kind of put that on there, and that was just something just to add in there and pull out, you know, just something fun. The vellum, if you want my measurements, because again, this is scraps, but my vellum is going to be 2 3/4 by 5 3/4, and you can score it at 3.5 inch to get that pocket. But I'm just going to eyeball mine because I don't feel like busting out my scoreboard. So I'm just going to kind of like eyeball it like this and put it on there. So I'm going to add just some tape right here and put it on here. Hey buddy, Brandon came to visit me. I just put some double-sided tape there, and I'm going to stick it on. So I did tape the sides of this too in the other one, but just to get this video going, I'm just gonna stick that in there. And again, I'm going to use my gorgeous, gorgeous gold washi because it's just too pretty not to use. And I'm gonna stick that on there, and I feel like it goes just perfect with these paper, and I didn't even plan it, you guys. Okay, let me fix this lighting. All right, and then the back is simply a piece of vellum, and the vellum is just a 2.5 by 3 inch paper, and I'm just going to take that and just staple it, and it was just to make it look pretty, because I obviously have lots of vellum scraps from all those projects we've been doing, so I just figured, what am I going to do with it? And I'm going to grab another one of these dies, and this time I'm going to use the double-sided found tape. And put that on here. The sun left me again. And here we go. So let me show you kind of what I did. So I am going to be using my little pops here, and that's how I got this gorgeous, gorgeous, fun gold glow on here. And this definitely adds, so hold on, let me spout this out so it don't, oops, doesn't get all over. So I just kind of added that on my, can you see that? I just add that on my tag right here. So it just adds a little extra instead of being boring. And then I just used the glitter on the trim kind of area. Let's see if I can do this on camera, because I usually do it flat. But you'll see how much prettiness it adds, because it's so flat without the glitter on it. And I went back a few times doing this because I was not patient and kept opening my page and getting it all over my desk and my album. So here's, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but if you see the pocket, there was like, I got it all over this. It was ridiculous. I'm gonna actually show you something I did to cover up, and you guys will never know unless I show you. So how gorgeous though, right? It really adds just the right touch to this album, and no one will ever know that you made this with your scrap papers. They'll think it was just a special ordered paper. So look, I want to show you guys how I messed up. So you see this, and this is another idea, that's why I want to show you. I actually, before I put this on, I had actually had vellum under there and these cute little vellum pockets, and I messed up the back. So I just said, you know what, I actually kind of like this better. So that's just an option you can do. if you don't want to do it this way. But they just came out gorgeous and I love them, and it's so perfect for scraps. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this project. Oh wait, no, hold on. I want to show you, this was supposed to go in here and I forgot to do it because remember I was playing with the tapes. Look at how the butterfly one came out with the vellum envelope that we were doing yesterday or the day before yesterday. So I'm probably uploading this the 2 days after, but it's so gorgeous. And you can even place these adorable little vellum envelopes. Like if you don't want to do this, you could do these, and they are so pretty in here. And you see how I'm opening the album, and I'm going to destroy this again. See? Okay. All right, that's my cue, you guys. Thank you so much, and hope you have fun making this.